I have to start this tour in my rock garden and show you some of the blooms here. Particularly my roses are making a strong comeback. This is one of my mystery roses and it is going strong. It bloomed early in June and then it was semi-dormant for a long time, not putting out any flowers or leaves, and it is back in full swing. Flowers coming everywhere, and I couldn't be more delighted with this rose. It's so beautiful. Welcome to Garden Tour Saturday. Today we're taking another look at what's blooming in the garden right now. It's August 28th, and yes, it's not Saturday, but the magic of YouTube is going to make it Saturday today. And I have lots of flowers to show you. We're doing a what's blooming garden tour today. I'm so excited to show you some of these blooms. When you're done here, make sure you head on over to see Grandma Sandy. She does a garden tour every Saturday, and she is the host of Garden Tour Saturday 2023. Our lovely co-hosts are Patricia and Hugh and Suffolk Susie. They have awesome garden tours every Saturday. Go check them out. And right beside this electrifying rose, we have my white alyssum is making a good comeback. And right beside my alyssum is a rose. I don't think I've shown this on the channel. I did plant this the year before I started YouTube. And I'm gonna pop the name on the screen. I know I have the original tag in the house. This was one rose that I was super excited to buy. It was, I want to call it a designer rose. And I love the multicolored pattern on this rose. It is so gorgeous. It reminds me of a painting. And that is why I bought it, because I really love this color effect. And it didn't bloom at all until now, since the first year I planted it. So I'm so excited to have this little flower. And it's got another flower bud on it. So we're gonna see another bloom, at least one more. Actually, nope, we're gonna see 2 or 3 more blooms on this rose. So I couldn't be more excited. Not far from this rose, we have my hollyhocks. They are still going strong. You may have seen them in a previous What's Blooming garden tour. Love this beautiful flower. California poppies everywhere as usual. My tick seed is starting to fade, but I probably just need to come out and do a good deadheading, and I'm sure it'll give me another nice flush of flowers. My autumn joy sedum is starting to put on some of its gorgeous pink color. Love this beautiful tone, getting ready for the fall. You can see I've got quite a bit of it in this border, and it looks really pretty with the orange poppies. I really like the color combo. And the bees are still happy with my poppies, even though some of them are fading. There's definitely a round 2 that has already started growing. Coming this way in the rock garden, I have another super exciting rose flower to show you. This was a cutting from my parents' garden, and I really wanted this rose. The camera's actually picking it up as pink, but this is like a fire hydrant red colored rose. It is so gorgeous. My parents have a huge version of this rose in their garden, and I absolutely love it. I'm quite certain that is what it is. One season recently, they gave me huge number of rose cuttings, mixed varieties, and I just put them everywhere in my garden. So I have no idea what is what, but I'm pretty sure that's what this is. And I love the color so much, so pretty. And it didn't bloom until now. I think this rose had one flower, I think late in the spring, but not like this. It is really putting on growth and blooms now. My Unimis is putting on some nice vibrant growth. I've added a few more fairy things here and there to the rock garden. This is calendula making a comeback. This is a large calendula that needs deadheading. Here's one of my favorite fairy ornaments amongst the rocks. And this fairy is just tucked away in a daisy beside my bee balm. No, beside my catmint. This is catmint, not bee balm. Coming this way, my alyssum in this corner is definitely making a strong comeback. There's a fairy amongst the alyssum and a little vignette here. Got another rose to show you. I did show this rose earlier in the season. This is In Your Eyes rose. It was much bigger, but it had a huge piece of plant die off in the heat, and this is what's left, but it is still going strong. This is a really cool rose because the color you see right now, this yellow, will actually turn quite a pink color in the exterior before it's finished blooming. It's a really cool rose, and that's why I got it. Not super drought tolerant, this variety, but I don't care because it is so beautiful. Here we have some alyssum with unimus. I love this color combination. And another bit of catmint right here that I got in one of my Home Depot hauls when I bought some clearance plants recently. Ooh, this is such a lush bloom. I just had to show you. This is calendula, I believe. I just love this little poppy combination that's growing, this red poppy with the orange. Usually the red poppies are much taller, but for some reason this one is short, and I love, love, love the vibrant colors together. My white Malin roses are still going strong. Lots of new growth coming out on them. Here are the fall mums I picked up at Lowe's recently. I absolutely love these colors. The other ones that you saw in my shop with me video are in my workplace garden. I may or may not take a few photos for you. I haven't decided yet. My workplace is very strict with anything to do with photography or filming. I just love this purple color. The camera makes it look more pink, but this is a vibrant purple. It is so lovely. And here is some of my Autumn Joy sedum, putting on some gorgeous pink color amongst these ornamental grasses. There's a little bit of bachelor's buttons trying to make a comeback. So I added a couple fun little characters to this display. There's a little bee and a ladybug just chilling out amongst the ornamental grasses. I'm just currently watering my garden. I have not watered it in probably over a week. Just honestly getting tired of watering. I don't water very often, even at the best of times. I have a California lilac hedge that has been pruned for the season, and it is trying to make a comeback. There's a few blue blooms on my California lilac. Love to see that. At this time of year, it's not super common. I trimmed back this spirea shrub about a month ago, and it is making a huge comeback now. There is tons of fresh foliage, and it is starting to get some fresh flower buds on it, so that is super exciting. This one here is probably the closest to opening up, and it's going to provide some lovely fall color. Here is one of the spirea bushes that I did not prune. You can see it is already looking extremely fall-like. I did that on purpose. I left two of my spireas unpruned, and I pruned two of them. So I have some that looks very spring-like and some that looks fall-esque. And I absolutely love the effect it's creating in the garden. These colors are just so beautiful. And I equally like the fresh growth on my pruned spirea bushes. Different look, but it definitely adds some contrasting colors into this fall garden that is just taking shape. Now in the backyard garden, just a couple things to check out here. This is one of my creeping phlox plants making a comeback with its blooms. Creeping phlox are not typical fall bloomers, but the weather has been weird and it is putting up more blooms, these ones. And right beside this patch of creeping phlox, we've got a purple emperor sedum with gorgeous flowers. I love the pink flowers contrasting so nicely with the purple foliage. And the creeping phlox looks really lush beside it. Here are my Texas bluebonnets. I do believe I showed them in one previous video. They are really fading now, but the bees still love them and there are still a few fresh flowers on them. I'm still shocked that I can grow these on Vancouver Island. And these were from Mary's Heirloom Seeds. Oh, and I had to take a moment to show you my rock rose shrub. It is coming right back into bloom. And this is the time of year when it looks best. It's got multicolored blooms right now. This particular one is an orangey yellow colored one. And it has all different tones of orange and yellow right now. When it's super hot out and it's blooming, it literally has very pale yellow flowers. But when the temperatures cool off, the flowers get much more vibrant. And I absolutely adore this shade of orange. It is just lovely. This is one of my sunflowers growing kind of in the middle of nowhere by my giant sunflower that I did show you in a previous video on my creeping thyme slope. This one is pretty much done. And this one is just getting started. And I love the dark hues of orange. It is so beautiful. Here's what some of my sunflowers are looking like right now. We've got quite a few different ones blooming. There's the burgundy ones. This is lovely, 2 flowers on one stem. Lots of that happening in this corner of the vegetable garden. Love the cheerfulness of this giant sunflower. This giant sunflower is a guardian of the garden. You can see one in the corner. I feel like the two of them together are the garden security guards. They keep watch over the vegetable garden for me. Check this out. Pumpkin Big Macs has escaped the vegetable garden, going all the way down the slope, and is attempting to grow pumpkins here. Probably nothing is going to come of these. Well, I shouldn't say that. This one is not soft. Oh, it's slightly soft. I don't know. It might fall off, it might not. But there is potential. It might develop into a pumpkin. And I don't know what the rest of Pumpkin Big Macs is up to. Right here, check it out. We've got a little cluster of these pale colored sunflowers. Most of these are multi-stem varieties, which I absolutely love. And in this corner of the garden, these sunflowers are very pale and very petite. Super, super cute. Little garden superstars right here. Thank you so much for joining me on Garden Tour Saturday. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and we will see you very soon in another area of the garden. I hope you have a lovely day, evening, night, wherever you are. Bye for now. You guys, it is raining. I cannot believe it. This is the best news ever. I hope the camera's picking up the rain, but I am so happy. We've been waiting for rain for eternity, and it is finally here.